Now I call upon the Honorable Finance Minister to respond to the debate.
Thank you very much, Chairman, sir. I start by thanking all the honorable members who, as you've just recollected, over 12 hours, or probably even slightly over 12 hours, have spoken with great interest in matters related to the budget. And as always, I shall take their names one by one, just so that my thanks is personalized to each one of them. So allow me to read out the names of all the members who have spoken on the topic since the day before yesterday. Shri Suresh Prabhu, Shri A. Navneeta Krishnan, Dr. Narendra Jadhav, Shri Anil Desai, Dr. Anil Jain, Shri D. Raja, Dr. Anil Jain, Shri P. Chidambaram, Shri MP Virendra Kumar.
Virendra Kumar. Virendra Kumar.
Virendra Kumar. Shri Ravi Prakash Verma, Shri R. Vaidalingam, Shri Sukhendu Shekhar Roy, Shri Prasanna Acharya, Shri Ram Chandra Prasad Singh, Dr. K. Keshavarao, Shri Elamaram Kareem, Professor Manoj Kumar Jha, Shri Naresh Gujral, Shri Tiruchi Siva, Shri Prabhat Jha, Shri Kapil Sibal, Shri Vishambar Prasad Nishad, Shri T. Ratnavel, Shri Manas Ranjan Bhunia, Shri Biswajit Daimari, Shri R.S. Bharati, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Dr. T. Subramanian Reddy, Shri K.R. Arjunan, Shri Birendra Prasad Baishya, Shri Praful Patel, Shri Anil Baluni, Professor M.V. Rajiv Gowda, Shri Vijay Sai Reddy, Shri Prabhakar Reddy Vemi Reddy, Shri Kanakamedala Ravindra Kumar, Shri Binay Viswam, Shri Veer Singh, Shri Abdul Wahab, Shri Sushil Kumar Gupta, Shri Swet Malik, Shri Ripun Bora, Shri Kamakya Prasad Tasa, Shri Mohammad Ali Khan, Ms. Vansukh Sayam,
No.
Shri Ramdas Atavle.
Ma, you missed some names in between. Gopal Narayan Singh. Gopal Narayan Singh.
All right, I may add it, sir. I couldn't find it in the bulletin, but
Sure.
Shri Vansukh Sayam, Ms. Vansukh Sayam, sorry, Shri Ramdas Atavle, Ms. Sonal Mansingh, Ronald Sapa Tlau, Shri Kailash Soni, Shri Vijay Goyal, Shri GVL Narsimha Rao, Shri Anil Agarwal, Shri R.K. Sinha, Shri Mahesh Poddar, Shri K.G. Khanye, and Shri Gokula Krishnan. Once again, I put on record my appreciation for all the members who have taken part in this discussion. So, as I said during the budget speech, this budget was presented in a year when, because of the elections, we had an interim budget presented during February, and in a year when the current Finance Commission's term comes to an end. So the relevance of referring the Finance Commission here is because the devolution of finances are decided by the Finance Commission, and as a result, everything that you do in the budget is very much influenced by the Finance Commission. And the existing Finance Commission's term ends this year, and the new Finance Commission's report is expected sometime during November of this year. So as a result, I just want the context to be laid that the budget is being presented, was presented on on the one hand, having a bookend of the interim budget, which was presented in February, and on the other bookend, which is of the Finance Commission. So, in that context, the budget, therefore, could go ahead with giving a vision, which was mentioned in the interim budget itself. The vision was for an India which is going to be very futuristic with a lot of transformational changes, and about 10 different aspects which made up for what we have laid out as vision was all mentioned in the interim budget. I shall not really completely recall each one of them, but it is important for us to keep that in the background, that this big picture which we tried projecting in this budget was essentially the big picture which comes out from the vision that we've laid out in the interim budget. And in wanting to achieve in the next course of 10 years that vision, we have also given ourselves an interim, let us say, mid-course target, and that is the much talked about $5 trillion economy level that we wish to reach. It's a target because targets always help you to keep in the direction of wanting to achieve it, and therefore every scheme that you would want to plan, every activity that you would take will be all diverted with that kept in the focus in your mind, and therefore the target achieved will help you to half achieve the vision that you've set for yourself for the next 10 years. So with that said, a few things which are mandatorily things which are presented before the House, I shall just bring it out for the consideration of the House. With the constitution of the 17th Lok Sabha after the general elections in 2019 and the formation of the new government, the regular budget which I've referred to you now of 2019-20 was laid in the House. The regular budget for 2019-20, which includes the Finance Bill 2019, demands for grants 2019-20, will kind of cover the entire fiscal of 2019-20. Now, the budget, as I said, is an important milestone, particularly this year, because it is the second such a budget being presented post the implementation of the GST. So if GST was introduced on 1st July 2017, this budget is the second which is presented to this House, and the highlights of the budget estimates is something which I'd like to present before you. With a continued emphasis on empowering the states, the total resources transferred to the states, including the devolution of state share in taxes and releases under the centrally sponsored schemes in BE 2019-20 is estimated to be 13,29,428 crore. This entails an increase of 82,845 crores over the RE of 2018-19 and 2,44,298 crore more than the actuals for 2017-18. The next issue is of the budget 2019-20 reflects the government's firm commitment to substantially boost investment in agriculture, social sectors, particularly in education and health, keeping the fiscal deficit at 3.3% of the GDP as against 3.4% which was envisaged in the interim budget of 2019-20. Government is committed to continue the path of fiscal consolidation without compromising on the requirements of public expenditure placed by the various sectors. So I like to underline that this is achieved through a prudent rationalization of expenditure and mobilization of additional resources. In the budget estimates of 2019-20, the total expenditure is placed at 27,86,349 crore, showing an increase of 3,44,136 crores over the BE of 2018-19. An increase again of 3,29,114 crores over the RE of 2018-19. The total expenditure includes a provision of 12,02,404 crores under the schemes. So on the schemes, by item-wise, the budget documents do provide the details of how much has been allocated for each of them, but totally we are saying that the expenditure has shown an increase from comparative BE of 18-19. The revenue and the capital receipts is something which I again would like to put on record before the members. The gross tax receipts are budgeted at 24,61,195 crores in BE 2019-20, which marks an increase of 2,13,020 crores, which is a rise of 9.48%, increase of 9.48% over the RE of 2018-19. Centre's net tax revenue, that is, Centre's net tax revenue is nothing but after the transfer of state share and transfer to National Disaster Response Fund, whatever is with the Centre is the Centre's net tax revenue, and that is estimated to be 16,49,582 crore, with again it is an increase of 1,65,176 crores, which is 11.13% over the RE of 2018-19. The non-tax revenue receipts are estimated at 3,13,179 crore in the BE of 2019-20. And the revenues expected from disinvestment are budgeted at a realistic 1,05,000 crores in BE of 2019-20. So I just want to very clearly make it a point to reiterate the fact that every estimate of receipts, projections that we've given are realistic, and mind has been applied to the points. The projections made in the budget are realistic and adequately provided for, particularly for items of expenditure such as defense expenditure, pensions and salaries, internal security, and other welfare programs and establishment expenditure of the government. So, to fully finance these expenditure commitments, necessary resource mobilization from tax and non-tax revenues have all been envisaged. So I just want to make sure that members are assured that every figure that we've quoted, particularly those for the projections for revenue receipts, have been after due consideration and are realistic. So I just want to draw the attention of the House through you. When we say that we have a vision for India, when we say that mid-course we want to ensure that we reach the target of the economy's size to reach $5 million US dollars level, trillion dollar US dollar level, it's not without a plan. And the plan is definitely, first of all, to increase investment which is coming into the country. And if we wanted to increase investment, what are the various steps we have taken in this budget which are proposed, and those steps are taken into consideration because that will have directly an impact on the investment which can come into the country. And therefore, if that will promote the growth of the economy. What are the items that I want to mention before you is those, there is a list of it. Liberalization, further liberalization of FDI investment, that is foreign direct investment policy. Lowering of corporate tax to the level of 25% for those whose annual turnover limit is not just up to 250 crores, but we have increased it to about 400 crores. Third is the income tax deduction of 1.5 lakh crores, 1.5 lakhs on the interest paid on loans to take purchase of electrical vehicles. Then moving the GST Council, which we propose to do, we are moving the GST Council for the reduction of GST rates on electrical vehicles from 12% to 5%. Further, government has also increased the scope of voluntary pension scheme for retail traders and shopkeepers.